Well, hi there pluckers, I've Sawfingers again with you with hopefully another interesting lesson. This is part 2 of my lessons on guitar tango from the Shadows. In part 1 we covered the intro and the first 2 verses. Okay, so to carry on the song we're going into what I call the middle section of the song. We could call it the bridge section, I suppose. Another quite large section of the song, and when you come out of the verse 2, you end up that little bit, okay, and it starts, when you come back to that, the chord behind that is F sharp, and for the next part, the middle section of the song, we stay initially on the F sharp. So okay, so originally when you do, you're on F sharp still, okay, so B minor, A, G, F sharp, repeat, A to G to F sharp. Okay, and then we're going into the second half of the bridge section. Okay, so the first section is those chords. It's F sharp, da da da, B minor, simple B minor if you want to play simple B minor, da da da, A to G to F sharp, again, da da da, B minor, da da, A to G to F sharp. Right, so what's the lead part playing? You do that twice, okay? So it starts on the 4th fret of the 4th string to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, then back to the 4th on the 4th. Okay, then we play the 4th fret of the 3rd string, so you know go. Okay, now we go to the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 5th fret, back to the 3rd fret. Okay, so now you got. Then we go down to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and then we do the 2nd on the 3rd to the 4th on the 3rd. Okay, so now you got. And then finally you can play the open 3rd to the 4th on the 4th. Okay, so the whole thing. Okay, and you just repeat that, do it twice, you do that twice. Now we go into the second half of the bridge section, which is that da 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 Okay, got that? So the chords are second half of the bridge, where it comes back to the F sharp after you do alright, F sharp. We go into a B minor, simple B minor or a bar chord, and this is like single strums, right? And it does like 3 strums before the lead kicks in, okay? Da 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 da, A da, G da 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 da, da 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 da, F sharp, fast a bit, da 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 da, B minor, da 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 da, da 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 da, A da da da, da da G da 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 da, da 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 da. And then there's that bit on the end, okay, to finish it off. So you come back to the G to F sharp, so it's F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp. You can do it simple with simple chords. Okay. Then at the end of that you can do a quick that bit again, if you want to as well. Okay, so that's the chords behind it. Okay, so coming into it on the lead wise, what I like to do is when you've done that second right, I like to do this. Very simple. That gives you the timing whilst the rhythm guitar is doing 3 strums. You, that sort of thing, okay? So all it is it's third on the 4th string, 4th fret of the 3rd string, sorry, it's like a B minor. Alright, 4th fret of the 3rd string of the 2nd, and 2nd fret of the 1st, it's diagonal there. 3, and you just do 3, 2, 1 on the picking, okay? Then do into this. That's the first phrase, okay? So that's 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the 5th fret, a little hammer, and then back to the 3rd. So 3 to 5 and back to 3 on the 2nd string. Then to the 2nd, and then on the 2nd. So then you go to the 3rd string, 4th fret, and back to the 2nd on the 2nd. So, right, the second phrase is, so it's a hammer from 2nd string, 2nd to 3rd, and back to the 2nd, right, to the again the 4th fret of the 3rd, to the 2nd on the 3rd, and then back to the 4th on the 3rd. So far we've got the final one is 4th fret of the 3rd, 2nd on the 2nd, back to the 4th on the 3rd, 2nd on the 3rd, open 3rd, 4th on the 4th. So it's so the whole thing now. At that point you could do a fancy lick or just wait for the next riff to start, and it's exactly the same again. You know, you just two of those, but in the middle between the first and the second one there's this little fancy riff if you want to try and put it in. Okay, so when you come out of that this bit, that bit, okay. Now to play that bit, when you come into that, right, you come into that last note, 4th on the 4th, go to the 1st on the 3rd, okay, then the 3rd on the 3rd to the 4th on the 3rd. So we go so all that. Right, so it's bum 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 bum, 4th on the 4th, 1st on the 3rd, 3rd on the 3rd to 4th on the 3rd, right? So far, 2 hits on the 2nd on the 2nd string. then we do a 4 on the third, fourth on the third, second on the second, third on the second, fifth on the second, back to third on the second, back to second on the second. So you go like, okay, so from the beginning. Right, so if you come back to that, so you go to the fourth on the third, back to the second on the second. So you go back to the third on the fourth, second on the third, open third, fourth on the fourth. Right, so very slowly. The second, first phrase of the. Let's do the whole thing. Right, this is the middle section, okay? Then we do the whole thing again. Apart from that bit on the end, okay? So when you come into that, the end of that, you end up on that fourth on the fourth. You do a very, very minute pause, and then so it's hit that fourth again on the fourth, up to the fifth on the fourth, seventh on the fourth, back to the fifth on the fourth, fourth on the fourth. Okay, so that's the middle section, the first time round. Okay, first time round. Okay, so coming out of the verse. Right, after you've done, and then you do that. So if when you come out of the second time round, right, here we go into the second bit. Fancy bit. Second bit of the middle bit. Same as the first. And that's your whole complete middle section after the second verse. Okay, at that point we do another verse. Okay, we do verse 3. Okay, so we do verse 3, and then we continue into another bridge section or middle section with a slight difference. Okay, right then, boys and girls, after verse 3 we go into the middle bit again, or the pre-chorus, call it what you like. Do that twice like we did before. Okay, so it's exactly like you did coming out of verse 2. Okay, and then we go into that very nice sort of quieter bit. Fancy bit. Okay, now the only thing different is this bit coming up now. Instead of playing, I mean, you can do that, by all means carry on and play exactly the same, but on the record the very last one is different. So you come out of the fancy riff, and then it goes. And this one is Okay, and that is second on the third to 4 on the third, second on the second, third on the second, fifth on the second. So you got back to the third on the second, top E string, 3rd fret, pull off to second on the top E, 3 to 2 on the top E. So now you got that, or you could do it as single notes, whichever you fancy. Okay. Okay, as long as you get that, whichever way you're going to do it. Then you go to the 5 on the top E string, 3, 2, and that's the first phrase. Okay, so it's okay. Then we do the second phrase is this. Right, so it's 3, 3rd string, 2nd to 4 again, and then this time it's like a hammer up from 2, 3 and 5 on the 2nd string. If you can do a hammer, do a hammer. If not, just play it as single notes. Okay, so it's very similar to the previous bit we just did. Okay, but this time you go back to 3 on the 3rd string, 4th fret, to the 2nd on the 4th. Right, so it's do this. Right. So far this second lot of riffs is okay, and then we go back to the 4th fret and we do this thing. Right, so it's 2 hits on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, open 3rd, 2nd 3rd, and then you repeat 2 hits on the 4th. So you do that twice, right? And this 3rd time, you only do, when you come back to that 4th fret on the 3rd, it's only 1. Okay, so it's bum 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 bum. Then 2nd on the 3rd, open 3rd, finally the 4th fret of the 4th, and then another one of those. So 4. So you come back to the 4th, and then you hit it again. 5 on the 4th string, 7, 5, 4. And the acoustic guitar rhythm just finishes off with the old bit, okay? And then we come to the outro. And the outro is basically the same as the intro, okay? So it's that sort of thing, okay? So just like you did on the intro, okay? And that's the whole song, okay? So we'll just recap on the whole lesson. I'm going to go through the whole lesson that we've just done, okay? So we do, after we've done the intro, we do 2 verses, and then we do what I would call the middle section of the song, okay? And then we do verse 3, just 1 verse, and then we hit into this again. Twice. Then we do the other part of the middle section. First bit as usual. But the final bit is a bit different. Right then, boys and girls, after you've come out of that second middle section, we go into another two verses which are exactly the same as verse 1 and verse 2, okay? Followed by the outro, okay, which is the usual same. It's exactly the same as the intro. So the end of the song is two verses and the intro, okay? So there we go. Thanks very much for watching it. I hope it made sense to you. If you have any problems with that, try possibly slowing the video down. If you go into the YouTube player options, there's a speed button. You can change the speed to half speed, and that might help you see clearly, a bit more clearly, what I'm playing on the faster bits. Okay. Thanks very much for watching, listening. I hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.